So we're going to be producing the Ali Ferguson sample. First of all, what I'd like you to do is add colour to the background. Here I've just added a quick wash. Make sure your fabric's nice and wet, and then the colours will bleed into each other. I've just used a watercolour here, and that's a clear base. Leave that to dry and then add your polka dot dots. Now to do this, I've used bubble wrap to give that kind of even space, and I've used acrylic to paint that on. All you do is paint the dots and turn it over and place it on and print and press the dots into place. This will give you a nice printed base and kind of a texture as well, nice textured background, and it's something that Ali Ferguson uses. Once you've done that, select the coloured fabric choice. I've gone for a polka dot background and lots of kind of floral pieces. Also, I've selected a bit of lace. Pin them all down into place so that you know exactly where each of the pieces are going to go. And what I've done here is I've added a touch of oil to the postcard. It makes the paper a lot more easy to manipulate and slightly see-through, so you can get those polka dots and the colour of the paint coming through that too. Once you've done that, pin into the place, and then we're going to start appliquing. Once you applique these on, you must bondaweb them into place first. So iron the bondaweb onto the back, and the textured side is what you iron to the back of the fabric or paper. Iron them down and then peel off the baking parchment and iron into place. This makes it secure for when you're using hand stitching and other kind of machine stitching. Pin on any extra details that you're going to use as well, so that your hand stitching can go over the top of that. Hand stitch into using either a complementary thread or something in the contrast. Here I've used purple, but in my other samples I've added a bit of green which matches the stamp. Once you've got the hand sewing and it's all in position, trim off all your loose threads and then place on the applique pieces. These can be sewn on with a sewing machine. Make sure any additional bits that you have all been machine stitched into place too, so that it's all secure. This will give you a nice base to work over the top of when we start machine embroidering the chosen image. We're going to machine embroider the chosen image. To do this, what you're going to do is do step 9, and step 9 is to draw on and stitch into the cup shape. I've drawn it on a spare piece of paper and I pin it onto the back. I pin it onto the back and then we stitch round, and that means the spool thread becomes the thread that you can see. So make sure that you have both black on the top thread and bottom. Stitch around the teacup shape, making sure that you've got a clear line. It kind of adds to it if it goes a bit wobbly, but that's fine. That's part of Ali Ferguson's work. I've turned it around, then I've added the kind of details back in to make it a more stronger line. It's a really, it's really easy once you've got those kind of base layers. Then add all the finishing touches. Here I've added the thread, but good luck and enjoy making the sample.